Hi, I'm Nathan, a father, husband, and coach here at Marriage Helper. A few years ago, my wife came to me saying she had had an affair. She was worried, she was scared, but she was also madly in love with the other guy. I was heartbroken, but I was also determined not to lose her nor my 3 amazing kids. Unfortunately, the early parts of my stand, they weren't healthy. It turns out, spying on your spouse doesn't really help, nor does arguing with your spouse and trying to show them all the ways that leaving you is a bad idea. Begging, pleading, berating her with text, nothing really seemed to work. And within weeks, she was out, and I was devastated. Fortunately, between the time of the affair and her moving out, I discovered Marriage Helper, which radically transformed my stand. But not just my stand, me as a person as well. I learned a few really important things, like that the affair was not the reason that our marriage was in crisis, but that it was a byproduct of some unhealthy habits that we had developed as a couple. I also learned that there was hope for our relationship, even if I was the only one who wanted to save it. The most important thing I did right from the beginning was work on my pies. You don't have to be around Marriage Helper long to know that we're really big on accepting the things you can't change, like your spouse, and working on the things you can change, like yourself. The second most important thing I did was get involved with a Marriage Helper coach. I cannot begin to describe how helpful my 45-minute talks with Melody were. Early on, the talks really gave me a lot of things to work on to help me improve my relationship with my wife. But later on, really what the calls did was they gave me the most important thing in the world, which is hope. Even as I record this, over 2 years since the affair started, my wife and I have not yet to reconcile. Obviously, I wish things could be different. And I'd be lying to you if I told you that it wasn't difficult at times. But the more I apply these Marriage Helper principles, and the more I invest in myself, the more surprised I am at myself for wanting to continue this stand. I wouldn't wish this on anybody, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. Marriage Helper has given me the tools to turn my darkest hour into my shining moment. And I can say with confidence that I'm proud of who I am, and there is still hope for my marriage. I don't know exactly what you're going through right now, but there's a good chance that you're hurting. And you're probably wondering, can things really get better? Allow me just a moment to say, I'm sorry for the pain that you feel. I've been in similar places to you, and I know how hard this can be. But allow me to also encourage you with this. Things can get better, and we can show you how. I hope you'll consider coaching with me. Thanks for the time.